as she thanked her fairy godmother and got aboard the chariot. She received a word of caution from the fairy godmother. Remember to be back home at 12. Otherwise the spell will wear off. As she entered the great ballroom, everyone turned to look for this beautiful minute floss. Nobody could recognize her. Not even her own stepmother and stepsisters. Prince Charming walked to her. May I have this dance with you? Yes, Your Highness. And so Cinderella and Prince Charming danced together through the evening. Till Cinderella heard the clock strike. Fairy godmother would come back to her. She needed to get out of there before the clock struck 12. Without saying a word, she tore away from the prince's grasp and ran out of the palace. The prince ran after her. Wait, what is wrong? Why are you running? I don't even know your name. But Cinderella dared not wait or even look back. Her beautiful gown was already turning into rags again. Her hair was coming close from the perfect gown that fairy godmother had made for her. She didn't even stop when one of the glass slippers came off her foot and fell in the palace driveway. She ran out the palace gates and vanished into the darkness on a path that led to her. Once home, she went back to polishing the shoes that had been given to her and decided never to speak to anyone about the ball. A few days later, two men from the palace showed up at the third door. The ladies that Prince Charming fell in love with left behind her glass slippers and the royal ball. The prince believed that such beautiful slippers could fit only his beloved, and so they are asking all the girls in the village to try this slipper. So one whom it fits would be the one the prince will marry. If you have any girl in the house, please ask them to try this slipper. Oh yes, I am sure it was one of my daughters. The slippers would fit one of them, and so both the stepsisters tried to fit their foot into the slippers one by one. They pushed and pushed but couldn't get their foot in. Look like it wasn't your daughters after all. Is there another young lady in the house? No, there isn't. You can laugh as the king's man made ready to laugh. Suddenly, the door of the house was thrown open, and Prince Charming himself stood there. Who is this beautiful girl in the upstairs window? Madam, you have lied to us. I demand that the girl be killed for trying the slipper. Yes, but she's only a servant girl, never sells. Cinderella, come down here at once. Yes, stepmother. The moment Prince Charming saw Cinderella, he knew he had found his beloved. He took the slipper from the king's man and slipped it on to her foot himself. The slippers fit perfectly in a moment. Cinderella was once again transformed into the beautiful maiden. From the night of the ball, Prince Charming took her to the palace with him. So, and they lived happily ever after.